Why can I zoom in on this? What's the meaning? Never mind the meaning, what's the point? Alright. Ah. Lumps of glass! Okay. Oh. Well, I like rocks. I cannot take the rocks. Okay, I'm not welcome to the rocks. Whoops. Yeah. Oh. This looks horrible. Yeah. The Guardians. Really? Minimum effort. Pause to restart the chat. Barrow Hill Press. Really? Having some minor technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Alright, we're back, sort of. Horror at Fetch Rock. Ugh. Benjamin Parker, Artist's Impression. Yes. Oh god. How many pages is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 pages. Ugh. Hello, Lurker. Having chat-related issues. This is Darkfall II, the predecessor, if you will, to the Lost Crown series of 1.5 games. And there are 3 games in it, and Nigel's in the first one, and I was led to believe he was in this one, but we'll see. Introduction. Those three men with never be found. Those 3 men with never be found. Alright. The sea has claimed many lives, but none more mysterious than that of the Fetch Rock Keepers. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 periods in this ellipses. On the night of April 29th, 1912, the faithful light at Fetch Rock Lighthouse was plunged into darkness. Flamboyant cartographer Benjamin Parker slipped away from the harbor town of Trewathan and made his way to Fetch Rock. That evening, both he and the lighthouse keepers vanished without trace. An inquest held by local dignitary Robert Demarion found that Parker was responsible for the murder of the keepers and then committed suicide. His body was never found. Alright, I suppose I should be surprised, betrayed, that wibbly face man. Whatever. This book explores one possible theory as to what happened that foggy night nearly 100 years ago. The event, Fetch Rock Lighthouse, lies due southeast of the harbor town of Trewarthen even. Built in 1980, the lighthouse was manned in 1912 by Principal Keeper Olive Drake, First Assistant Robert Shaw, and Second Assistant James Wolfe. Each had local connections to the town and were well regarded and known to be sound of mind. Each evening the keepers would start the electric generator newly installed and go about their nightly duties. On the evening of April 29th, 1912, a think fog even rolled in across the English Channel and shrouded the sea in an icy cloak. The lighthouse would normally have been very active, with the foghorn sounding every few moments. This was not the case that fateful April night. A passing ship, the Ribos, observed that the lighthouse was not lit, so the ship's captain, whose name I don't care about, raised the alarm in the harbor. The only vessel to have... The only vessel to have left the harbor that evening was a small rowing boat manned by hired cartographer Benjamin Parker. He was seen departing Trewarthen close to midnight. Bloody hell. By local dignitary Robert Demarion. He is thought to have traveled to the lighthouse. A small party of fishermen, including Demarion himself, traveled to the island to find it deserted and bleak. Upon investigation, the main entrance to the lighthouse was found unlocked and open to the elements. The emergency wind generator outside on the platform was switched on, implying a recent power failure had taken place. Inside, they found the main electric generator running smoothly and well stocked with fresh coal. The fact that the outside generator was switched to the on position has so far remained a mystery, if you have a really low bar for what a mystery is. The men climbed the darkened stairs to the crew room, where they found an untouched meal and an overtoppled chair. A small, weak, caged bird chirped into the gloom. What? There was no bird. But no other sound was heard. Exploring further upwards, the crew bedroom, in which Shaw and Wolfe slept, which was found to be disturbed, which implied someone had searched the drawers and the keeper's personal belongings, with no keepers without an apostrophe. Venturing to the upper level, they discovered the door to Drake's, also without an apostrophe's room, a usually very private space, was open, and also showed signs of molestation. Halloween had been in the area. It would be most irregular for the principal keeper to leave his door unlocked and his official papers in such a state. Didn't it contain his journal, which said, "I did it, it was me, all praise the Dark Lord, wibble wibble," something like that? Demarion then climbed the final staircase to the lamp room. A dizziness swept over him, and he was forced to descend the stairs. The unpleasant sensation took several moments to pass. Other investigators also experienced this disorienting effect. I'm sorry. Some theorists have suggested... Just a face. Some theorists have suggested the mercury vapor used in the lamp mechanism may have leaked through to the lower floors, as is known to cause such effects and even hallucinations. This delayed the search to such an extent that the lamp room was not searched until the early hours of the morning. Was Benjamin Parker hiding in this room? Did he purposely leak mercury vapor into the lower floors? This book answers many questions. Read on. Did Parker hide away in the lighthouse and poison the keepers with mercury vapor? What was in the mysterious secret keeper's cupboard? Located in the keeper's bedroom. Drake's room? Why would Parker do such a thing? Was he insane? Did the mercury vapors affect him also? Why have the bodies never been found? Why do I keep yawning and coughing? To what extent was Demarion involved? Did he know why Parker left Trewarthen? Did he in fact send him on a mission? Okay. We were born on the 7th of November 1883 to middle-class parents in London. Our childhood dream to be a painter was shattered when our authoritative father enrolled the young student into the London Academy of Cartography. Map making. Finding the work both dull and stifling, Parker becomes known for his avant-garde work and highly decorative maps. Upon graduation, the Academy dispatches our subject to the furthest reaches of the British Isles to map rocks around the Scottish coast. Many years of loneliness and Many years of loneliness and illiteracy follow, until he is suddenly contacted by Mr. Robert Demarion. This is four dots. Of the Cornish harbour town of Trewarthen, pronounced Trey-Warfen, which I don't care about. Parker got to work immediately and began I'm sorry if you're from there. Began mapping the coastline to the best of his ability. On the night of the 29th of April, Parker leaves the town by rowing boat? Okay. And travels to the Fetch Rock Lighthouse. All caps. Or not all caps. He is observed leaving by Robert Demarion. Benjamin Parker was never seen again by any living soul. Secret evidence. The mystery of Fetch Rock is well known. The tale has become legendary with countless theories presented. Really? But there are some facts and important clues that have been shamefully overlooked, such as cough hack gag. Why were Benjamin Parker's sketches found in a property once owned by Robert Demarion? Why did Demarion not ask Parker where he was going that foggy night in 1912? How and why did Parker dispose of the keepers? I mean, it's ocean for miles, but sure. What was his agenda? Who unlocked the secret keeper cupboard? You said it was locked! Is it? Hang on. Secret keeper cupboard? What was in this? I understand nothing. Who locked why did both Wolfe and Shaw write letters to the Lighthouse Authority about Drake's condition only to— Yes, thank you! What about all these letters? Did Parker experience the same horror as the keepers? His body has, like the keepers, never been found. Oh, well, that's not a good sign. This following chapter will explore my theory of what really happened to Benjamin Parker, based upon all the evidence available. Please keep an open mind. Alright. The Inquest. Excerpts of the original transcription are available here for the first time in the history of this mysterious event. Questioning of Harold Harton, the previous keeper of Fetch Rock Lighthouse, by Samuel Forgill. Forgill, would you say that Drake was a man of sound mind and beliefs, Mr. Harton? Oh, I would, sir, without a doubt in heaven or hell. Drake was a fine man, and a fine wife he'd be. I trained him my